Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. It looks like the NFL rumor mill is going absolutely wild right now, and if what we're hearing is even halfway true, then brace yourselves, because this might be one of the biggest quarterback shakeups in recent memory. Sources close to the situation are whispering about a massive, and I mean massive, deal involving none other than Josh Allen. That's right, Buffalo's golden boy, the face of the franchise, might just be swapping out those blue and red threads for silver and black. Reports are circulating that Allen has signed a 4-year deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. And if this is legit, we're talking about a landscape-altering move in the AFC. It's still early, but multiple insiders are saying this isn't just smoke. There's serious fire here. The kind of fire that makes you rethink everything about the AFC West and the Bills' long-term strategy. So let's unpack this potential bombshell together. Now, before we dive headfirst into the deep end, let's get one thing straight. This hasn't been officially confirmed by either camp, at least not yet. But what we're hearing from folks close to league circles is that Josh Allen was reportedly unhappy with some of the behind-the-scenes decisions being made in Buffalo. Word is he's been frustrated with the team's inability to capitalize on their Super Bowl window. We've all seen flashes of greatness from this team. They came so close to toppling the Chiefs a few years ago, and Allen was playing out of his mind. But year after year, the pieces just haven't lined up. Coaching decisions, defensive collapses, and let's not even talk about the offensive line inconsistencies. Maybe, just maybe, Allen looked around, saw the writing on the wall, and realized it was time for a new chapter, a fresh start. And what better place for a bold reset than Sin City? Let's talk about the Raiders for a second, because this move, if it's real, completely changes the tone of their offseason. The Raiders have been circling the quarterback carousel for years now, from Derek Carr to Jimmy Garoppolo, and none of those options really gave the fan base that jolt of electricity. But imagine waking up and seeing Josh Allen walk through that Allegiant Stadium tunnel. That's not just a big name. That's a franchise-altering move. The Raiders have been looking for their next icon, someone who can fill the shoes of their storied past and lead them into a winning future. They've got weapons, they've got a solid young defense, and with Allen under center, suddenly everything feels different. You go from maybe scraping into a wild card spot to being a legit threat in a division that includes Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. It's a bold play, but the kind the Raiders are famous for. And it's not just about football, folks. This is Vegas. Star power matters here more than anywhere else. The city loves its entertainment, and the NFL is the biggest stage in American sports. Think about the marketing potential. Josh Allen in silver and black, plastered on billboards along the strip, headlining commercials and drawing massive crowds to Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders have always been a team with attitude, flash, and swagger, and Allen brings that, no question. He's got that gunslinger style, the physicality, and the charisma to not only lead the locker room, but own the entire city. And you better believe the Raiders front office knows that. This move, rumored as it is, has the fingerprints of a front office hungry to make a statement. They're not playing it safe. They're going all in, and if they pull this off, it could be one of the boldest acquisitions of the last decade. But let's not pretend this would be easy for Buffalo. If Allen really is headed to the Raiders, that leaves a massive void at the quarterback position. We're talking about a top 5 talent walking out the door. What's the plan? Is there a succession strategy in place, or is this a full rebuild mode for the Bills? Maybe they've got their eyes on someone in the draft. Maybe there's a quiet trade deal brewing behind the scenes. Or maybe, and this is just speculation, this move is part of a blockbuster multi-team deal that we haven't fully seen unfold yet. Either way, it's hard to imagine Bills Mafia not feeling gutted by this news. Allen was the guy. He embodied everything that city wanted in a leader. Tough, humble, competitive to the bone. If this really is goodbye, it's gonna hit hard. Across Western New York. And don't think for a second that other teams around the league aren't paying close attention to this. If Allen's move to Vegas becomes official, it triggers a domino effect. You got teams like the Patriots, Broncos, even the Titans, all with QB questions of their own. suddenly realizing that the entire quarterback market just shifted. A new power dynamic is being formed in the AFC, and everyone's scrambling to adjust. Defensive coordinators are already losing sleep thinking about how to contain Allen twice a year, and you better believe the Chiefs are watching this closely. 2. Mahomes has largely ruled the division without much resistance, but Josh Allen on a rival team. That's a whole new level of rivalry that could define the next era of the AFC West. It's the kind of storyline that sells tickets, boosts ratings, and lights up primetime TV slots. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders, and don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Now let's talk money, because you know a deal like this doesn't happen without serious cash behind it. Rumor has it the contract is worth upwards of $200 million over 4 years, with heavy guarantees and some insane performance incentives. That would place Allen right up there with the biggest earners in league history. But honestly, he might be worth every penny. The guy has proven himself as a dual threat monster, someone who can change the game with his arm and his legs. And if the Raiders are serious about building something long term, this is how you do it. Pay the guy, protect him with a decent O-line, give him weapons, and let him cook. They're not just buying a quarterback, they're buying hope, excitement, and relevance. That kind of investment, if it pays off, brings more than just wins. It brings culture, it brings identity. And that's something Vegas has been hungry for. Of course, all of this hinges on confirmation. Until the Raiders or Allen himself steps up with an official statement, we're still in rumor territory. But this doesn't feel like one of those wild, baseless Twitter theories. This feels grounded. There's momentum here. Whispers from credible sources and a sense that something big is coming. Insiders who've nailed big trades before are circling this story like sharks in the water. And if you're the Raiders, you don't leak a move like this unless you're very close to making it happen. This could be the kind of thing that gets announced at a splashy press conference, with Allen holding up a new jersey to the roar of fans and flashing cameras. It's the drama the NFL thrives on, and right now it's got everyone glued to their screens waiting for that final confirmation. And finally, let's talk legacy. Josh Allen leaving Buffalo would be one of those moments. That changes how we remember an era. Think about Brady leaving New England. Think about Favre in a Vikings uniform. These things feel wrong at first, but sometimes they're the right move for everyone involved. If Allen really has chosen to start fresh in Vegas, then we're entering the next phase of his career. One where the expectations are sky high, the spotlight is even brighter, and the stakes are through the roof. Can he bring that same fire to a new team? Can he elevate the Raiders from chaotic to championship level? We don't know yet, but man, what a storyline. Whether you love it, hate it, or can't believe it, this rumor has turned the NFL world upside down. And if it turns out to be true, we are in for one hell of a season. So now we wait. We refresh our feeds. We scan for updates. And we argue in the comments about what this all means. Is this the end of an era in Buffalo? The beginning of a golden age in Vegas? Or just another wild off-season twist that fizzles out with a denial and a nothing? To see here? Time will tell. But if you're a football fan, and I mean a real football fan, you're watching this story with bated breath. Because every now and then, the NFL gives us a moment that feels like a movie script. And if Josh Allen in Vegas becomes reality, that's exactly what this is. A blockbuster in the making. Stick around because we'll be following every second of it. And trust me, this one's far from over. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.